a male chauvinist, and I like intelligent male chauvinists, from whom, if they are intelligent conservatives, they draw out some paradoxes, and it's interesting, stimulating to analyze these paradoxes. Because, for example, I think I already even mentioned it here. Did you hear about this obvious paradox? And it's very complex, difficult to give a good answer. If you use the N-word, N for black people, or whatever dirty words, it's absolutely prohibited in our public space. With one big exception. You know which one? Rap lyrics. There you can N, screw, fuck up, your mother, kill, tortured. Friends of mine were shocked. This was in Vermont country where I was before, Burlington, Vermont. They told me there was recently a scandal. My friend, Todd McGowan, took children to a public ball, everything politically correct, then all of a sudden he couldn't believe the words from. Now, I think it's too easy to squeeze out in this politically correct way by saying, yes, but this is authentic black protest and so on. It's not as simple as that, because apparently it is respect, they really suffer, they should be allowed, but really it's white patronizing arrogance. You treat them as spoiled children who do not have our ability of our ethical standards, so they must be pardoned and so on. And my black friends immediately accepted. Another problem of this antagonism exception. It's a very simple observation made by a conservative guy, but he hit something, and I challenge you, I think I found an answer there. I mean, how to resolve it. They notice this tension that if you speak with these transgender theorists, in practice, what they do in kindergartens, I learned, and so on. If you are a boy, a man, who identifies himself as a man, all this machinery bombards you, but you must beware that this is not a natural determination. Being a man is a symbolic, contingent, historical construct. Oh, you are bombed by this message, it's contingent, historical, and so on. If you are a man who identifies herself as a woman, that biological, at least what we perceive as biological sex and symbolic social identity, then, of course, they wouldn't admit it that it's determinism. But they then treat it as a mega emergency, Oh, we must take care of, all of a sudden, your inner feminine self, if you are biologically more a boy, becomes, although they wouldn't use the term natural, but becomes simply a kind of a foreign fact. And yes, even I was told by my friend that, for example, in kindergartens, at least when a friend of mine, rather his girlfriend, worked in Norway, they have strict instructions. You must observe young boys when they play, and the moment you see any sign that he likes to play more with girls or with dolls, oh, you must support this, and so on. But nonetheless, how would I, now what's my solution here? You must know it. I was repeating this all the time. This is, you see, the big mistake for me of this, I call it too playful LGBT plus. Yes, our sexual identity is contingent in the sense of it's not biologically predetermined, it relies on symbolic facts and so on and so on. But if a decision is free in the sense of you are responsible for it, not biologically predetermined, it can still be an extremely strong decision that you experience as fate. And here, again, as I developed many times here, Freud and Lacan follow this lesson of Kant, Schelling, and so on, where they claim that the truly free decisions are unconscious decisions, which are experienced as fate, like, I repeat myself, I was often using this example here, falling in love. Of course, it's a free decision in some sense. But as a free decision, You never decide. All of a sudden, it's absolute fate for you, if it's authentic love. Or, did I already mention this to you? Although at some point, I admit it self-critically, I had problems with India, but this is a standard joke from my Indian friends. They told me, oh, you are the most beloved India-phobic guy, no? But something so beautiful happened there. Did you read it? It was in our media, just those small news eccentric, which are worth following. A guy there, my God, a true speculative Hegelian Indian, sued his parents that they gave birth to him without his consent. He was right, in a sense. That's the freedom also of sexual identity and so on. You don't choose it consciously. It's not that, that's an illusion that a small boy or girl or acts it. At a certain point, he asks himself, or she or it, oh my God, what should I choose? No, that moment never arrives. But it's nonetheless decision you are totally responsible for it. And that's where I would correct this usual she's not so stupid, pseudo Judith Butler playful LGBT identity. Oh, I play, today I'm gay, tomorrow I'm hetero, then I'm asexual, and so on and so on. This basic decision is your decision, but it defines yourself. You are not out and then, oh, I'm this, I'm that.